Hello and welcome to my channel. Looking at the title of this video, you know that I'm going to talk about my horrible nail experience and why I'm never going to the nail salon again. But for starters, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing right here. So I went to the nail salon to get my nails removed. I did not want them popped and scraped off. I wanted them soaked off. They said they didn't do it. So I went to Google and TikTok to see if I can find how to get these nails off my fingers without doing too much. So I saw that you can do hot water, dish detergent, and vegetable oil, but apparently that is for press on. So needless to say, it did not work. And I really wanted them off because I only wanted them done for my birthday, and I decided once they grew out that I was just going to remove them. But I ended up having to go to Amazon and I found this kit that was supposed to take off acrylic nails. So I'm going to show you guys the process and everything that came in there. So it came with a bunch of stuff. I had my own nail polish remover that I also got from Amazon, but it came with this little bottle that you could pour some acetone or nail polish remover into, a whole bunch of cotton pads that you could press down onto that bottle, then put it on your nails, and then it came with some foil that you can wrap the cotton pads in and then use those little purple things up there for each individual finger to help soak off the acrylic or your nail polish. So I'll be going through the process. I want to say it took about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours for me to get all these nails off my fingers. Oh, that's a rotary tool that I have that also helped to file down those layers of acrylic to help me get it off. Also, I have an N95 mask and some sunglasses. Don't forget to wear protection when you're doing stuff like this. You don't want to breathe any particles in, and you don't want to get anything in your eyes. But starting out, I used nail clippers to cut down those tips as low as I can get them. It did hurt because the acrylic was really thick, but you know, be gentle. You'll be okay. And I filed down my nails, buffed them, used the remover, and did the same thing over and over for about, like I said, an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. This whole process worked, but at the same time, I did end up having to, towards the end, put some nail polish remover in a sandwich bag, put some of those cotton pads in there, and then, with some coconut oil so I don't dry out my cuticles. And then I would just like take and scrape the acrylic off with the cotton pads, and then take my tools and scrape until I got it all off. But you'll see the process that I'm doing, and I'm going to just repeat it over and over. But I want to tell you guys about why I'm never going to the nail salon again because of this horrible experience. So, long story, really long story, super short. I decided that I wanted my nails done for my birthday last year, 2023, after not having my nails done for 3 years. Last time I got my nails done was in 2020. And I just wanted to get my nails done for my birthday. I have to say that I'm not a fan of the salon that I went to, so don't ask me why I went to it. So they do great pedicures. They do really nice spa pedicures. They do okay nails. I used to only get French tips. They're really good at French tips. And I switched over and started getting almond shaped colors. And there's 2 people in there that do a great job, which is part of the reason why I kept going. But if you're unfortunate enough to get anybody else, you may or may, it's like hit or miss. You may or may not get a good set. But they were very affordable at the time. And it was like right by my house. It's like a 3-minute drive. Actually, less than 3 minutes. It's like a 2-minute drive and maybe like a 7 to 10-minute walk to get there. So I decided I was going to make that my nail place. But for my birthday, I decided to go get my nails done. I asked them how much it would be before I got it done. They told me the price for the pedicure and for the full set. So I asked how much for rhinestones because I showed her a picture of what I wanted. She didn't do it the way I wanted it. But I showed her a picture of what I wanted, and I told her that I wanted rhinestones all over my nails. Exactly the way. If I could find that picture, I insert it. I haven't been able to find it, but if I could find it, I'll show you guys. But she ends up doing my nails, and I'm reading or on my phone while she's doing my nails, and it's starting to not look how I want it to, but I trusted the process and I should not have trusted the process. So she starts to put rhinestones on and I'm like, those are kind of thick. I don't really like how those look. Can you like switch them out? So she put some small ones on. I'm like, okay, those are too small. So do you have a size in between? So she puts rhinestones on. I like the way the one nail looks. So I'm like, okay. She did my ring finger first. I'm like, okay, I like how that looks. Then she kept going, putting the rhinestones on. I said, how much are the rhinestones? She said, it's $5 extra. I said, $5 extra on top of the full set? She said, yes. So I said, okay, go ahead and put the rhinestones on my nails. I want them on all my nails. So she finishes my nails. I go over and get my pedicure. I'm looking at my nails. I hate them. It's thick. It's ugly. She put polish over the top of my rhinestones and I asked her not to do that. I said, why are you doing that? She said, it's so the rhinestones won't fall off. I said, if you use nail glue, the rhinestones won't fall off. It'll be fine. I make nails. I know that the rhinestones won't fall off. Mine have never fallen off. She proceeds to put polish over the rhinestones. So it's making the nail look even chunkier. So I don't have time because like I said, it's my birthday. We have 3 other places to go. I was supposed to be in and out of here. Gave myself 2 hours. I'm approaching the 2-hour mark. So I'm stuck with what I have, unfortunately. So I get my pedicure done and my boyfriend arrives to pay for the nails. So when he comes in, she's looking at me to pay. She didn't know he was with me. And then I said, oh, he's going to pay. She said, oh, so you have boyfriend? You have boyfriend that's going to pay for your nails? I said, yeah. She said, oh, yeah, we like that. So she proceeds to tell him that my nails are $147. I said, $147 for what? And she said, you got full set and pedicure. I said, yeah, the full set is $45 and the pedicure was $28. The spa pedicure is only $28. So where are you getting $147? She said it's the rhinestone. So I said, no. The other lady told me that the rhinestones are $5 extra. So she's trying to go back and forth with me. I don't have time. My boyfriend just said, whatever, I'll pay for them. So I said, okay, fine. I'm pissed. But he's like, okay, fine, just whatever, I'll pay for them. And expecting a tip. I said, no, you're not going to tip them anything. Because for one, I don't like my nails. And for two, she gave me the wrong price. So I'm like, we have to go. She's looking all upset that she didn't get a tip. He pays, we leave. So I'm going to show you guys my nails and why I don't like them and why I'm not going back. Actually, here's my nail. Y'all look at my nails. After I got them off, I was shocked because when they take my nails off at the salon, my nails are always so badly damaged and they're so sore, and you can literally see all the scrapes and rips that are on my nails, like it's been torn off, and they're red and throbbing. But when I did it myself, the only thing I felt was a little bit of pressure after I got done from all the scraping and the pressure of the scraping that I did to get that acrylic off. But after I put on the nail oil and everything, my nails, they looked healthy. They felt healthy. They were still strong. They weren't, I don't know if you have ever experienced like getting your nails taken off and you got that weak bendy feel to your nails. My nails didn't even feel like that. So that's another reason I feel like I probably should just never go back to the salon again. So I'm going to show you guys what I asked for versus what I got. And I just feel like I'm so done with the nail salons, because for one, I didn't appreciate being, for one, manipulated and lied to about the price of having rhinestones on my nails. Like, I clearly asked how much more would it be total. She heard me say in total, because I ask everything. I don't like being surprised when it comes to prices, because I'm a planner. I like to plan. So in my mind, I planned out how much these nails were going to be. And it's just, to me personally, like, you don't really trick people like that. Don't do that. It's deceiving, and that stuff comes back to you. And for two, like, their attempt to manipulate me into getting either a fill or another set, I don't appreciate the manipulation. Like, you provide a service to have the nails taken off by soaking, then you should provide that service. Or you have it listed that you provide that service, then provide the service without trying to convince me to get more nails. I think that was unfair. But have you guys ever had any experiences like this? Like, are you still going to the nail salons? Me personally, I am going to be making my own press-ons and still purchasing press-ons to put on my nails, and I have made a couple of sets of my own, so I'll probably be making more press-on nail videos. I've done a Shein haul of press-ons, and then I also did a video of me doing my own press-ons that were so good that when I would go get my pedicures, they would ask me who did my nails because they were bomb, and yes, they were. So I'll just keep doing that, and I'll probably upload some more videos showing you guys me making my own press-ons or me putting press-ons on. But that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next one.